Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. Today is Wednesday, September 11, 2024. We have marked our 23rd anniversary of the victims who had lost their lives on that September 11 attack. And our thoughts and prayers 20 years ago that I was in school and I heard this will happen. So, just want to say, of the lives that they lost and the firefighters who tried to save our people, did the best they can, and then the building just collapsed. The two twin towers of the World Trade Center collapsed. They lost their lives, and people, 3,000, up to 3,000 people lost their lives. And yes, it has been 23 years ago. It has been a heartbreaking time, and honors and the veterans and of the people in New York City, in the World Trade Center, and and we all know this will never happen. This will never happen again here on September 11. 23 years ago, on this September 11 attack that we will never forget. Okay, let's go to last night's U.S. presidential debate between Kamala Harris and former President Donald J. Trump. And do you ever think that this is funny for enough to contend that I did watch it? While watching last night, it was like, this is getting back to us to Donald Trump. I mean, Kamala Harris laughing at Donald Trump, and then Donald Trump just said, well, people in Springfield, people eat dogs and cats and yeah, very funny. And Trump was seems to be angry last night. It didn't doing too well. It didn't go very well for Donald Trump at all. I mean, look, we're going to get that. We're going to read this in a minute and just like this. But look, Kamala Harris, they won the debate last night. And yes, it has. And we talking about the Project 25, and Kamala Harris told everybody we will never go back. We are not going back. And yes, it has. It got heated last night. Millions of people watching at home watch it. No audience on the studios, and it's just David Miller and all the ABC analysts. But anyway, time goes by as we go to take a look what happened on that U.S. presidential debate last night. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it was a good argument last night. I just watched it. I mean, it has been a it has been an insight going up. But yes, last night was very special. Hope I had to take this last night in. Sorry. Yes. Now, voting poll. Did you watch last night's debate? Now, Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump took the debate stage for the first time together last night in Philadelphia. The debate quickly turned contentious, as reported by the Associated Press. Now, spurring on politics, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump showcased their starkly different visions for the country on abortion, imagination, and America democracy, as they meet for the first time last night for perhaps their only debate before November's presidential election. The Democratic vice president moved repeatedly to get under the skin of the former Republican president, provoking him with reminding about the 2020 election loss that he still denies and devises and his other false claims. Harris not only tried to make the case that Trump is unfit for office, but tried to lose her answers in a way that seemed designed to provoke him into launching into the personal attacks that has his advisors and supporters had tried to steer him away from. Arlington, as a place well within the Beltway, is likely to have higher than average political viewership for the debate, but just how high was it? Was it? And did the debate change any minds here that were not already made up? So yeah, that's what's happening here. And it didn't matter to me or who won the debate last night. Kamala Harris seems to be cool. She never loses her cool. She was talking straight about Donald Trump's and then about this whole mess of Donald Trump has just said. Well, anyway, she talking about over and over again. And Donald Trump seems to be quiet and mad. And it didn't seem to be going nowhere to Donald Trump at all. It's just, okay, they said about that now Kamala Harris was smiling as Donald Trump is talking about there's something on and on and on and on and on. And Kamala Harris, well, anyway. So anyway, this is what happened. Now, let's take a look. Now, the first debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump is over. The two met on stage for the first time in Philadelphia on last night. The debate, moderated by ABC News, tackled a wide range of issues, including the economy, abortion, imaginary, race, and much more, and lasts longer than it is set 90 minutes. After moderators gave a rundown of rules, the two presidential nominees took to the stage, with Harris walking over to Trump for the brief handshake and introduced herself. While the two spread over issues, Harris also zeroed in on the crowd size at Trump's rallies, which set off a reaction for the former president, while Trump joked that he was going to send the vice president one of his personal red hats based on her current sentence. So now, I know Kamala Harris, she did the right thing shaking Donald Trump's hand. And yes, it has. And she told the whole world, she told everybody that she's going to show about Donald Trump's rallies, largest rallies, they says. And just like, that she said, well, anyway, and I was seemed to be very quiet when I watched the debate. That was last night. Taylor Swift endorsed Harris. That was today. Minutes after the debate ended, pop star Taylor Swift announced she will endorse Vice President Kamala Harris with a photo of her posing with a cat. Like Mary Lee, I watched the debate last night. Swift said in the post, I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris. and 10 votes in the 2024 presidential election. I'm voting for Kamala Harris because she fights for the rights and cause I believe need a war to champion them. Now, Taylor Swift is a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs. She had her team won the Super Bowl back to back. And now she may do it, and his team, her favorite team as a fan, she was a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs. Won 2 Super Bowls. Well, she did, his team, well, Kansas won the Super Bowl back in 2020. Then lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers back in 2021. Then Patrick Mahomes and his team bounced back to beat the Eagles on Super Bowl 45 and Super Bowl 47 and Super Bowl 48 to beat the 49ers in a rematch of 2020. Well, that was last season when they won the Super Bowl. And she hopes the Chiefs are going to do it again at 3P. Now, Swift also acknowledged an original photo of her falsely endorsing Trump and saying that the man's conjunction up her feels about misinformation. She saw her name, Charlotte's Cat Lady, and slammed the comments made by Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance. So now, when all Swift they endorsed Kamala Harris. And yes, and she knows that if Kamala Harris gets elected, if she wins, she will be the first female to run president of the United States. Now the debate fact check. Now Trump on people eating dogs. When there were several moments of potentially and fact checking, perhaps one that caught the most attention was the former president repeating claims that Haitians and Marylanders were eating pets in Springfield, Ohio. Officials in the city said the influx of Marylanders has strengthened the healthcare system, spoiling the health crisis, and raised concerns about road safety, particularly after a Hurricane American crashed a school bus. In recent days, the issue became a lightning rod for Republicans, including Trump's running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, who are criticized of President Joe Biden's border politics. So now, I'm gonna play this right now. I'm gonna play this for the about between Donald Trump and anyway, I'm not gonna play it. Now in Springfield, that's what Donald Trump said. Here's what now Donald Trump said on that line, and I'm not going to do that now on that video. And now here's what I just read. In Springfield, they're eating dogs. The people then came in. They're eating the dogs. And that's what Donald Trump said. Well, anyway. And he keeps going on. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. So now it was, people wants it. Everybody wants it. And I'm not surprised. People are not surprised about it. So they are not surprised of the people that do know it. And yes, do you know it. So anyway, this is the debate that Donald Trump was talking about this. And well, anyway, like like the Simpsons. The Simpsons when Homer, Marge, Lisa, Bart, and Maggie, they all live in Springfield. They all know the Simpsons know about it. They all know about it when they I hope they watch the US debate. I hope the Simpsons watch the US debate when Marge knew it. She knows that Marge was talking about what they talking about, and Homer started to laugh. Homer Simpson started to laugh because Donald Trump says something. They say they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, and they're eating the pets of what people or what they live. And Marge Simpson is like this. Mm. Well, anyway, and Marge and Lisa, they look kind of mad. Bart was saying, I hope Bart Simpson didn't vote Donald Trump. I hope Marge Simpson. I wish Marge Simpson. I hope Marge and Lisa, if you're watching, Homer, Bart, Lisa, Marge, Maggie, if you're watching this, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, oh my. But hey, this is about people living, right? This is about people living. Springfield City Manager. I mean, okay, look. Springfield City Manager Brian Heck issued a statement this week dismissing rumors about Hastings herding pets and ducks at the park. In response to recent rumors alleging criminal activities by the administrators primarily in our city, we wish to clarify that there have been no criminal reports or inspection claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the Moses community, Heck said. Now, who won the debate last night? Now, here's an analysis of who may have won the debate, according to Reuters. Democratic Vice President Kamala Harris puts Republican Donald Trump on the defensive at the Confederate presidential debate last night with a string of attacks on abortion limits, his fitness for office, and his moderate legal rulings, as both candidates sought a campaign at Lawton Monarch in a closing fought election. A former prosecutor, Harris at the age of 59, appealed to get under the former president's skin repeatedly, promoted to an visibly angry Trump at age 78 to deliver a series of falsehood-filled retorts. At one point, she brought up Trump's campaign rallies, gloating him by saying that people often leave early out of the atmosphere and bolder. Trump, who has been frustrated by the size of Harris crowds, said, "My rallies, we had the biggest rallies, the most incredible rallies in the history of politics." He then provided to the unsustainable claim that Heston and marriage in Springfield, Ohio, are eating the pets of residents. "Talk about extreme," Harris said, and she laughed. So, look, it doesn't mean that you eating pets. It's disgusting. You eating pets, you eating dogs. I mean, it's just a, it's just a funny one, right? So anyway, look, talk about on, we'll talk about it on this one concern, but now, anyway, people are not going to argue about it. So anyway, this is, I don't know. Who am I talking about here? Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. Well, I have to wait for the election. So anyway, but this is when Kamala Harris knows the project 2025. She knows about the project 25. She knows about everything. She knows everything. And yes, so now I don't. Hmm. So anyway, we do know, and this is how it is. No, everywhere, everywhere I see, this is one of the hottest U.S. debates 2024. First hottest U.S. debates I ever seen, and it comes right on people. It's right on people for real. So people watch it on popcorn to get your popcorn. People out there watching on popcorn, and yes, it is amazing. Now, what's the second debate is going to be? Well, here's what's going to happen. Now, Kamala Harris. Now, what's the second debate is going to be? Now, you be the judge. Now, will Trump and Harris meet for a second debate? Jen O'Malley Dillon, campaign manager for the Harris campaign, said in the aftermath of the debate, under the bright lights, the American people got to see the shows they will face this far at the ballot box. Between moving forward with Kamala Harris or going backwards with Trump. It says that's what they saw last night and what they should see at a second debate in October. Vice President Harris is ready for that second debate. Is Donald Trump? He said, well, he'll think about it. The second meeting, if Trump agrees, will come in addition to debate on October 4th between both major party vice presidential nominees. However, Mr. Trump told reporters after the debate finished the, that the Montereyals were very unfair on him, and he felt it had been 3-on-1. She wants to do another debate because she got beaten tonight, but I don't know if I will, he said. Federal Venezuela, the former Republican parliamentary contender, said there was a much more baseline setting this time around that I think people at home will see through. So I do hope that there is not only another debate, but another debate where the candidates can actually talk directly at each other rather than having something that is laundry what I do think was a basic motivator. So now, and seeing this, now the Minnesota governor said shortly after being taken as Harris would admit that he can't wait to debate Mr. Vance. The pair could also meet on September 18th, though this is not yet confirmed. Ms. Harris and Mr. Vance had agreed to the debate poll to host the season in Mr. Biden as the Democratic nominee. Do no details were announced. And it has been, but look, it has been a good one. It has been an easy one for sure for Kamala Harris. I know she did win the debate. That was last night. And Bella's President Donald Trump. So, do you think she wants another debate? If she wants another debate, subscribe me on the YouTube channel on the Joseph Crudup Show. Like me on Joseph Crudup. Make a comment on YouTube and see what's happening about the debate. What is the debate? Make a comment, somebody. Come on. So anyway, the debate says that this is going to be something, and the debate is going to be, and the last night was a good one. So anyway, no need to tell here. No need to tell you here. So we'll see what happens if if anything happens here, and who wins, and who knows it. But anyway, the polls were in Pennsylvania. Now, in this poll right here, that was on Tuesday. Now, registered votes who watched last night's presidential debate broadly agreed that Kamala Harris outperformed Donald Trump, according to a CNN poll of debate watchers conducted by SSRS. The vice president also outpaced both debate watchers' expectations for her and Joe Biden's onstage performance against the former president early this year. The poll found debate watchers said 63% to 37% that Harris turned in a better performance on stage in Philadelphia prior to the debate. The same voters were in every split on which candidate will perform more strongly, with 50% saying Harris will do so and 50% that Trump would. And afterward, 96% of Harris supporters who turned and said that the chosen candidate had done a better job, while a smaller 69% of major of Trump supporters credited him with having a better night. So it should be a tight race. Now on that pre-debate, 50 to 50% tie. On the post-debate, 63% of Harris and 37% on Donald Trump. Now, the voters who watched the debate also left with improving views of Harris compared with their in-person pre-debate, while few changed their opinions of Trump overall. Their views of each candidate strengthens on the issues continue to reflect the dynamics seen in national polling, with Trump holding an advantage on the economy, imagination, and being commander-in-chief, and have Harris more trusting on abortion and protecting democracy. So now we're going to see what happens now. Just before, what I know is going to be now. The list goes on and on for us now. The imagination of Harris 33 and Trump 56. The economy, Harris 35 and Trump 55. The role of commander-in-chief, Harris 43 and Trump 49. Protecting democracy, Harris 49 and Trump 40. And an abortion, Harris 52 and Trump 31. So now, in this moment, you're gonna see everything. You're gonna see everything before the election in November of 2024. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something else. Will it be Trump or will it be Harris? We'll find out. This is gonna be a close race. Till then, I'm Joseph Crudup. Subscribe and see it on the Joseph Crudup Network too. And I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully you had a great day. Beautiful day. Take care, everyone.